Welcome to Reread. Today I'm going over two short stories. The first one is Scoundrels' Wages. It was a one-shot comic book I know I've reviewed before. It's not on the timeline. I've been looking at it through my comic box and went, you know what? I don't think it's on this timeline. So we're going to put it, I don't know, I'm guessing after Crimson Empire 2. It doesn't really say, I mean, obviously the New Republic's around, but it is Qualfog the Hutt. I don't care how you pronounce that. And he captures someone. At first you think it's Han Solo. You think it's Han Solo on the cover, but it's Lando Calrissian. He works for the New Republic now. He's trying to recruit him, and he's been captured by Bosk, Forloom, Dengar, and the Hutt lets them hunt him down as sport to chase down and kill Lando. As Lando is escaping the bounty hunters, he comes across an alien village where he learns this dice game, and of course any game of chance, Lando comes out on top. And he convinces the alien race to help him capture the bounty hunters and overthrow the Hutt. But then they want to kill the Hutt because he's been unfair to them over the years, I guess, since he's been there. So again, Lando puts his life on the line to spare them the Hutt because, you know, ultimately Lando's a softie at heart. He's a good guy. And he wins the life of the Hutt, and he asks for something in return, some type of trophy or something. I can't remember what it was. It's sad because a Lando comic book I should enjoy, and it's Lando getting the upper hand once again. But Lando's not smart. The guy who wrote this obviously didn't understand Lando. I feel like he didn't understand Lando. Yeah, he's good at games of chance, but he's good at charming people, he would be able to talk himself out of everything. He wouldn't have to battle some alien and beat him in a little slick way. I think he just got Lando off wrong. You know, I mean, sure, and Lando's charming, he's funny, but not that type of charming and funny. And plus, the artwork, really not a fan. But anyway, I put this after probably Crimson Empire 2, even though I think it could go anywhere, but I think it'd be way earlier than what I'm saying about here. All right, so the next one I want to talk about is the Star Wars Adventure Journal number 15. This is called 2 for 1. This is another one that can happen anywhere. Like I could probably put this back during Crimson Empire as well, or Crimson Empire 2. I keep saying Crimson Empire 2, but anywhere during the New Republic. Kraken perps Cav and his nephew, I think, Scon, on a mission to capture the Guardian, which is a super Star Destroyer. So it's just the two of them. Can they do the impossible? They're thieves. Maybe they can do it. We've seen Cav before in the Adventure Journal. They're very funny. There's a lot of great stuff here. In fact, I don't even know if the villain is supposed to be funny in this, because the Admiral of the super Star Destroyer goes, he say, "You're assuming, aren't you?" He tells the second command. He goes, "Well, yes, sir, I just assumed." He went, "You know what happens when you assume." And the guy goes, "What?" And he pulls out his blaster and shoots the guy. He goes, "That's what happens. We never assume on my ship. Remove him." You know, just to show the evils. But I started laughing. I was like, who talks like that? And I don't know. I think Paul Danner, who wrote this, I think he was meaning that to be a joke. At least I hope he was, because I laughed. I thought it was funny. There's another great scene where the Scon and Cav are talking to a protocol unit. They said, "Repeat yourself." He goes, "Yourself." And he goes, "Oh, they're having so much problems with this protocol droid that he decides." I can't remember who's who. I didn't write down who's who, but let's say just Cav wants to shoot him, and Scon goes, "I have an idea." And he goes, "Oh, you mean you have a thermal detonator we can use against him?" Like he's like, a better idea to destroy this droid who's aggravating us. A lot of good humor. It's just a fun romp. At the end, they make it to the bridge. The Admiral goes, "What are you here to do?" "Well, here to steal the ship." You know, just kind of smiling. And he's surrounded. He went, "I wouldn't surrender my ship to you. You guys are blah, 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 blah." He's like, you know, or "Take them to the brig," or something like that. And then the second in command, the new second in command, turns, I think stuns the Admiral and goes, "We surrender." They're tired of working for that Admiral who's just a psycho who's killing people left and right, and they don't want to report to me anymore. In fact, the war's been over for quite some time in their mind. So yeah, if you're here from the Republic, go ahead. So two guys stole a superstar, or got the whole crew on the super Star Destroyer to give up. And I thought that was great. Is it believable? Maybe. If you put it on the Admiral just being an absolute jerk, which he was, then yeah, I guess the crew go, "You know what, screw this. Let's just go to the Republic and get it over with." So again, Is it necessary? Is the story necessary to read? No, but it's fun and it's worth your time if you want to give it a shot. All right, folks, that's it for now. See you next time.